to Psychic Side. We're not supposed to say B or AM, but no, we have to. But the Psychic Side, I'm your host, John Cappello, and this is my weekly 15 Minutes of Fame. So I appreciate you joining me today here on the A1R Psychic Radio Network, Moonstruck TV, and a bunch of other places that I have a list, but it would take me 15 minutes to say it, so I won't. But today, my topic is about dreams. And I mentioned all those different places that this program is seen on, so that if you turn it on, you won't think you're having a nightmare, because I show up everywhere. So, but we like to talk about dreams as a part of our clairvoyance. And this month, I've been talking a lot about clairvoyance. And the dreams are usually a visual experience. And some people say, "Oh, I never dream. I never see anything in my dreams." Well, you don't remember them. But you can have other types of dreams, from my perspective, feeling dreams. A lot of times people wake up in the morning and they're tired. Well, they may have been in a boxing match or something, or they may have astral projected, or there have been some other things that they just don't remember. But, if you are an avid dreamer, you might keep next to your bed a journal, and maybe even buy a dream dictionary. Go to the bookstore and look at which dream dictionary seems to resonate to you. I know which one resonates to me, but it may not be the one for you. So look for a dream dictionary, so that you'll know what these symbols are about that you are dreaming about, and it may give you some insight. Dreams are such an interesting topic, and from a psychic's perspective, they may be a little bit different than what a clinician might say, but hopefully the two would come together at some point in time. And so for me, the dreams are a safe place for the soul's consciousness to work on things. And from my perspective, once again, I call dreams the soul's therapy. And it's where outrageous situations can arise and consequences are solved just by waking up. And the most horrible things that can present themselves can just go away when we are dreaming, when we awake from a dream. And the thing is that we can learn so much from our dreams if we just take the time to learn to analyze them and learn to get that insight from beyond the physical, from the metaphysical side. But I wanted to tell you that a lot of times the way we dream, it's some of it's based on our personality, and you can kind of get an idea of your personality by your sleep position. So you may have heard this before, but a log sleeper is someone that has I wrote it down here. The log position is a sociable person that likes to run with the crowd. People who sleep in this position need to be mindful that they can be gullible. So if you just kind of sleep in that log position and you don't move, those are the types of people that have that type of personality. And we'll talk about the dreams here in just a moment. But if you sleep on your left side, which a lot of people do, they're the yearned sleepers. These people have an open nature, but have a tendency to be sometimes narrow-minded and a little stubborn. So you may have dreams that help you deal with your personality or deal with your perspective of life. And then you have the soldier sleeper. They sleep on their backs. These people are quiet and reserved. They have high standards, and they try to live by them. And then you have the free faller. The free faller are people that they tend to sleep on their stomach, and sometimes they have a little bit of issues with being arrogant, or they can be sensitive to criticism, so they can be a little self-centered. And then you have another type of sleeper called a starfish sleeper, and these people, they sleep on their backs and their arms kind of up around their heads like that. And these are people that are used to being in the limelight, and they can be the center of attention if they need to. They're sometimes the creative people. Some creative types like to sleep that way. But the reason why I bring that up is because if you're a creative type, you may, for instance, be working on issues which deal with those areas of your creativity. And now, every person has a certain types of different types of dreams, and these dreams are very revealing as well, because you can have dreams of being chased. You can have dreams of being a prophetic dream. You can have a daydream. You can have a lucid dream. You can have a dream with just symbols, and that's why I say you might want to get that dream dictionary. You can have a visitation from someone from the other side. You can have a recurring dream, a healing dream, that nightmare I talked about, a psychic or prophetic dream, or a dream you might not have heard a lot about, which is a targeted dream. So I'd be interested if you've ever heard of a targeted dream. But so when you go to bed, you might want to keep that journal nearby so that you can write down some of these things, so that when you're in one of those dreams, you may notice some certain actions that go on with them. And one of those is being naked, being chased, being tested, dreams that have teeth in them, a falling or flying dream. Each of these dreams has something that's special for you. But what you have to do is you have to determine the situation. You have to determine, for instance, a falling dream often means that there's a lack of confidence that you're feeling. You don't feel like you're in control in your life. Sometimes you're falling off a cliff, or sometimes you're falling down the stairs or whatever, and it feels like you're just not in control. So what you may want to do is you may want to look to see what areas of your life do you not feel in control, and that's a message to you from the universe. Your soul is capturing that energy from the universe and letting you know that that's something for you to work on. And then you have those dreams where you feel like you're flying. You have that confidence. You have that tremendous sense that you're soaring high. And this might be a time when you are doing well at work, or you and your spouse may be getting along very, very well, or you just got that raise at work, and this is a positive time for you. So for you to feel confident, and you may see yourself flying, you may see yourself falling, and all of those things are going to stay in your mind. And when you write those things down in your journal, you've got to be able to notice that emotion that goes along with the sensation, especially when in different parts of the dream, because you may encounter a certain person, or you may encounter a certain situation. And when you do, there may be a heightened sense of an emotion, whether it's fear or anger or love or apprehension, whatever. That just gives you those areas or those clues that you have to work on certain things. Now, when you have a dream that you're feeling chased, when you are feeling like you have a predator, or you have a problem that's coming around you, you have to look and see how far that predator is from you. And if you want to also maybe look at a tornado, if a tornado is way out into the distance, then it means that there could be problems coming. But you got a lot of time where you can work on it and get ready for it. So if it looks like it's only maybe 50 yards or 100 yards away, well then, yeah, you still got some time for you to work on things to make a situation better. Now, if that tornado or that lion is on top of you, well then it means that you've got some issues around you that you have to deal with immediately. Okay, and those are dreams to pay attention to. And this is a possibility that you need to encounter. Now, either the dreams about teeth, sometimes it means there's a death that's around you, but a lot of times it means that you're worried about your appearance, you see. These dreams are common dreams. They are dreams that you may need to look at, especially if there are recurring dreams. If it's a recurring dream, it's a dream that means that you haven't solved an issue that you need to solve. It's kind of like the Bill Murray movie with Groundhog's Day. So there's a lot to be discussed about dreams. You can do so. Read my book, Soul Exercises for the Open Mind, which will give you more tips about it. But it's all part of that clairvoyant family, that family of ideas or family of things that you can study and find out where your strengths are. So that's what I always like for people to do. Now, we're going to come back next week. We're going to start a discussion about clairaudience. I'm going to see if we can't open things up for a caller, just one caller, and we'll spend a couple of minutes with a caller, and then we'll start talking about clairaudience. But I want to thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be in Abilene this weekend, and I hope that you will be back next week with me. Please go to Miracles of Joy. They're our sponsor, and use promo code PS-0223. Somebody used it last week, so thanks. And so I appreciate that, and we look forward to seeing you next week here on the Psychic Side with John Cappello. Take care, and I look forward to being with you very soon. Bye-bye.